Alright, let's dive into something that's got the gaming community buzzing, a leaked prototype of the Xbox Elite Series 3 controller. And no, this isn't your average leak. This one's got a tiny built-in screen, and personally, I think that's a game changer. But let's break it down, because there's a lot more here than meets the eye. First off, how did this even surface? Apparently, someone snagged this prototype for $200 on OfferUp. Yeah, you heard that right. $200. What makes this really interesting is that this isn't just a random knockoff, it's got all the hallmarks of a legit Microsoft prototype, down to the not-for-sale labels and placeholder IDs. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be a massive oversight on Microsoft's part, or maybe someone's about to lose their job. Either way, it's fascinating. Now, let's talk about that screen. It's small, but it's there, and it's displaying some intriguing stuff. One photo shows the xCloud rocket ship next to an Xbox Series X icon, which suggests this controller might have direct integration with Xbox Cloud Gaming. In my opinion, this could be a huge deal for cloud gamers. Imagine seamlessly switching between your console and cloud gaming without fumbling with settings. What this really suggests is that Microsoft is doubling down on cloud gaming, and this controller could be the bridge between the two worlds. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The screen also displays a URL that leads to a Microsoft Cloud resource. Now, I don't have access to it, but the fact that it's there adds a layer of credibility to this leak. What many people don't realize is that these little details often separate a real leak from a fake. It's not just about the hardware, it's about the ecosystem it's designed to work with. Another detail I find fascinating is the controller's repairability. Inside the battery compartment, there's a QR code that likely leads to a repair website, along with accessible Torx T6 screws. From my perspective, this is Microsoft acknowledging the growing demand for repairable devices. It's a small step, but it's a step in the right direction. If this becomes a standard feature, it could set a precedent for other manufacturers to follow suit. Now let's talk about the scroll wheels and the pair button. The scroll wheels, first teased in a Brazilian regulator's leak back in May, are here, and they look functional. The pair button, which might sit next to the screen, could let you switch between your console and cloud gaming servers on the fly. Personally, I think this kind of versatility is what gamers have been asking for. It's not just about adding features, it's about making those features intuitive and useful. One thing that immediately stands out is the detachable D-pad design, which looks different from the May leak. This could mean Microsoft is still experimenting with the final design, or maybe they're offering customization options. Either way, it's a reminder that prototypes are just that, prototypes. They're not the final product, and that's what makes leaks like this so exciting. We're getting a glimpse into the iterative process behind these devices. But here's the kicker. The controller doesn't work. According to the Redditor who bought it, it just blinks a red light, and does nothing else. This raises a deeper question. Is this a fully functional prototype, or is it just a shell with some placeholder components? If it's the latter, it could mean Microsoft is still ironing out the technical details. Or maybe it's a deliberate move to prevent leaks like this from being fully operational. Finally, let's talk about the bigger picture. Tom Warren from The Verge says his sources believe this controller is still on track for a release later this year. If that's true, this leak could be a strategic move to gauge public reaction, or it could be a genuine accident. Either way, it's got everyone talking, and that's exactly what Microsoft wants. In my opinion, this leak is a win-win for them. It builds hype, and gives them a chance to refine the design based on feedback. So, what's the takeaway here? This leak isn't just about a new controller, it's about the direction Microsoft is taking with its gaming ecosystem. From cloud gaming integration to repairability, the Elite Series 3 could be a glimpse into the future of gaming peripherals. And personally, I can't wait to see how it all comes together. What do you think? Is this the future of gaming controllers, or just another step in the evolution? Let me know in the comments below.